نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers. So it is a great blessing to all of us that we've made it to the month of Dhul Hijjah. This is a very, very blessed month for us because it's the month that has Eid al-Adha, right? We've already passed Ramadan, we passed Eid al-Fitr, now it's another blessed month for us. So this month has many virtues and many things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves. On normal days we do deeds and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those, but in this month it is much more special. So every deed, every action we do is multiplied. We get more rewards because it is a special time. It was said, the Prophet said that these first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah are amongst the best of the year. Right? We already know that the best nights are the nights of Laylatul Qadr. But the best 10 days are these 10 days. So what does that mean for us? That means we should try and do as many good deeds and good actions as we can. Whether that be praying more salah, praying nifl salah, waking up for tahajjud, going to read salah in congregation, whether it's Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, whatever it is, going to read as much salah with as many people as possible. Whether it's giving charity, zakah, we tend to hold on to our money sometimes because we think, oh, I need to pay for this bill and that bill. But giving charity doesn't always have to be $100, $200. You can give $5, you can give $10, give $2, whatever it may be. But as long as you keep giving and you never hold your hand, because it's Allah that gives us our sustenance, it's Allah that gives us our risk, our money, right? So if He's the one giving us our money and He's the one telling us we should donate, we should give to the people, then what's stopping us? What's stopping us? Nothing. Just have faith in Allah that when I give this money, inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give me double, will give me more. Right? And there's more things we can also do. We could fast. I know many brothers are already fasting for these few days. But you can fast, and that is another virtue. There are the 5 pillars of Islam. The Shahada, Salah, Zakah, Saum, fasting, and Hajj. This is the one month we can do all 5. We can pray our Salah, we can give our Zakah, we can fast. And for the brothers that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the chance, the opportunity, they can go on Hajj. So it's such a blessed month for us. So we should think to ourselves, what have we done so far? We should think, what have we done so far? And if you can't think of much, that's fine. Because you still have time to do more. We have time to improve and build on our good deeds in this month. Because it's just started. There's still plenty of days and plenty of time for us to start building our resume of good deeds. So on the Day of Judgment, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks, what did you do on these days? What did you do on these days? Nothing. Do you want to say that to Allah? I did nothing. I just spent them like every other 10 days. Every other day of my life. I just went about my day. Or are you going to tell him, no, I tried to do more. I went to Fajr Salah. I woke up and I went to Fajr Salah at the masjid. Or I woke up and I read Quran for 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it may be before work. Or I woke up and I taught my kids something. I took them to the masjid. I took them to a Quran class. Or I listened to a Khutba, a shaykh, anything, a documentary, whatever it may be. There are so many ways to do ibadah. You could literally just sit. You could just sit in your car and do tasbih. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Right? There's never a moment where we can't make ibadah. You could be at the marketplace, you could be at Saint Laurent, you could be at Place Orleans, just walking around making tasbih. Just walking around and making tasbih, and that's enough. It's something. But we shouldn't let the time go by and we do nothing. Because these 10 days aren't coming back. Sure, they'll be next year. But what guarantee do we have that we'll be here next year? How many brothers do we know have not had the chance? That their time had passed and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took them up with them. We don't know how many days, how many hours we have left. We all hear shaitan whispering, oh, we have time, we have time. Oh, you live till 80, 90, like you have time, you're a kid, you're 15, 16, you're 20, 25, you have so much time. And you'll keep hearing that, and then you're gonna turn 50, you're gonna turn 70, you're gonna turn 80, and you're gonna think back. My life's already over. What have I done? What did I do in these days? What did I do throughout my life? And by that time, it's already over. It's too late. You know, it's something we always hear from the elders that, oh, I should have spent my time better. Or I should have done this, I should have done that. And we always hear it and we like play it off like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. It's whatever, you know, he said that won't be like that for me. But then we just do the same thing. We bide our time, we do nothing, and we become old. So while we have the time, we should go and make as many salah as we can. Alhamdulillah, we all came to Juma salah. We should try and come to as many as possible, whenever you can. Come do jama'ah with someone. Even in your own house, if you're not going to the masjid. If you have your dad, your brothers, your sisters, go make jama'ah with them. Do something to improve, so that you can think back and say, I did something more on these days. I tried to capitalize on these days. You know, it's 2022 now. You know, sometimes if we can't come to the masjid, we'll think, oh, we'll donate when we come to the masjid. And we get busy and we can't go. And we get busy and we can't go. But it's 2022. There are so many ways. You can set up auto pay. You don't even come to the masjid and you're donating. Why? For the sake of Allah. That you know, whether I go, whether I don't, I want to do something beneficial for others. Right? And it's very simple. It doesn't have to be that I'm coming to the masjid so I'm donating. I'm going here so I'm donating. You should donate at all times, as much as you can, as much as is available to you. Again, whether it's $10 or $5, whether it's $2 or $1, 50 cents, as long as you do as much as you can, with the intention that I'm doing this for Allah. With the intention that I'm doing it for Allah and He's going to give it back. Because that $1, it may not mean much, it may not mean much to you, but it's the world for the masjid. Because that $1, it builds up. If 5 brothers give $1, that's what, $5. If 10 brothers give $2, that's what, $20. And it builds up, it's not a one-person job. You know, there's a bucket of water. If each brother puts 1 drop in, that bucket's gonna fill up. That bucket is gonna rise to the top. Just by 1 drop by each brother. So never think that your efforts are going nowhere. Because each effort you put, it's like a drop in that bucket. It's gonna fill up and you're gonna be a part of it. Your efforts, your contributions, they were a reason for them to fill up. So never think that your effort and your contribution is wasted. It's because of you that we are able to do what we can. Look at this masalla, this masjid. When it started, look at where it was. And now look, every week, every Friday, there are brothers piling in. There are brothers piling in to come read salah. And this is all because of you guys. You built up this masjid. Your contributions, your efforts. So we should all look to improve. Come to the masjid when you can. Bring your children, bring your brothers, bring your sisters if you could drive. Bring them to the masjid. Because when they come to the masjid because of you, and they read salah, you're also getting that ajr. You're also getting the ajr for bringing them here. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a brother, doesn't matter who. Bring as many people as you can. And come as often as you can. Because these 10 days are never coming back, my brothers. These 10 days are never coming back. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already said, these are the best 10 days. We already know this. So we should try and do as much effort as we can to capitalize on this. Do as many good deeds, whatever it may be. Everyone has a different schedule, everyone may be working. But that doesn't change the fact that we need to do as much as we can. Because it only takes a second. How long does reading namaz take? 5 minutes at max? Reading salah? How long does it take to say 1 tasbih? Not even a second. So there should never be a moment in our life, there should never be a moment where we're not doing something. Even in the mundane parts of our life, when we're driving to work, when we're driving back from work, it's not hard to just say one tasbih. It's not hard to put on one YouTube video of one shaykh and just listen to something Islamic, something so you learn, increase your knowledge. It's never too late for us. Some of us are older, some of us are younger, but there's still time for all of us to increase our knowledge. The path of knowledge never ends. It is a never-ending spiral. Because once you think you have one bit of knowledge, there's a whole 100,000 other books. So the path of knowledge never ends, and we should always try and do as much as we can to learn, to implement it in our lives. Because at the end of the day, if we say something, including myself, if I say we always need to donate, we all should always read namaz, but then I go home and I don't do anything, what does that say about us, right? So we should always try and do what we say. If we say we're going to go to the masjid, we should go to the masjid. If we say we're going to teach our kids something, we should teach our kids. We should never let our intentions go to waste. We should always back our intentions with action. Because intention only goes so far. If we never act on it, what does that say about us and our iman? Right? So we should try and make an effort. Try and make an effort to act upon our intentions, to go to the masjid, to donate, to fast when we can. And inshallah one day Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us the opportunity to go to Hajj, inshallah. He will give us an opportunity, inshallah, at one point. And we should be ready for it. We should be ready for it. So the one thing I want to take away from this, I want you guys to take away from this khutbah, is that the last 10 days we still have time. So make as many good deeds as you can. Do as much as you can, if only for these 10 days. Inshallah we'll keep going after, but try and put an extra effort just for these 10 days at least. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the tawfiq to put in practice what we said. Jazakallah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. قال الله تعالى: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون. وإذ قال: ولا تكونوا كالذي تفرقوا واختلفوا من بعد ما جاءهم البينات وأولئك لهم عذاب عظيم. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. فيا أيها المسلمون، إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي، يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وسلم تسليما. اللهم اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين، آمين. وأقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة، حي على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح، حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة، قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله.
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت، وإلى السماء كيف رفعت، وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت، وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت. فذكر إنما أنت مذكر، لست عليهم بمسيطر، إلا من تولى وكفر فيعذبه الله العذاب الأكبر. إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين. لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم، ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين. إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون. فما يكذبك بعد بالدين، أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام وتباركت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت قدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. ربنا إنك من تدخل النار فقد أخزيته وما للظالمين من أنصار. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.